number 16. Consider the following options. Option 1. Juan de Fuca Plate lies between the North American Plate and Pacific Plate. Option 2. Caroline Plate lies between the Philippine Plate and the Indian Plate. Option 3. Cocos Plate lies between the South African Plate and Pacific Plate. Option 4. Zucca Plate lies between the Central America and Pacific Plate. So how many of the options are given are correct? So answer for this question is only 2. Option B is correct. Statement 3. It is incorrect. The Cocos Plate lies between the Central America and the Pacific Plate, not the South African Plate. Statement 4 is also incorrect because Zucca's Plate it's between the South Africa and Pacific Plate, not the Central America. Question number 17. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. Acidic magma results in the formation of composite volcanoes. Basic magma result in silent eruptions. Therefore, it is not the dangerous or destructive like the viscous magma. Which of the following statements above are correct? Answer for this question is both 1 and 2. Option C is correct. Question number 18. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. The Himalayas in India are the result of convergent plate margins between the European plate and the Indian plate. Statement 2. Divergent plate margins are called as destructive plate margins because they result in the eruption of lava. Statement 3. Transform plate margins are also called as constructive plate margins. So how many of the statements above are correct? So answer for this question is only 2. Option B is a correct answer. Statement 2 is incorrect because divergent plate margins are called as constructive margins as new crust is formed due to the lava solidification. Question number 19. Consider the following statement. Statement 1. Unlike the igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks are porous. Statement 2. Shale rocks are not porous, therefore they are able to accumulate oil within them. Which of the statements given above are correct? Answer for this question is both 1 and 2. Option C is correct answer. Question number 20. Consider the following rocks. Sandstone, marble, quartzite and gneiss. How many of the above are metamorphic rocks? So the answer for this question is 2, 3, 4 only. Option D is correct answer. The marble, quartzite and the gneiss are metamorphic rocks. Sandstone is a sedimentary rock. Question number 21. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. Metamorphic rocks formed under high pressure and high temperatures are called dynamically formed metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are also called as foliated rocks due to the presence of alternative dark and light bands. So which of these statements given above are correct? So the correct answer is option B 2 only. Statement 1 is incorrect because metamorphic rocks are formed under the high pressure and temperatures are not called as a dynamically formed rock alone. Dynamic metamorphisms occurs only due to the pressure while the thermal metamorphics occurs due to the heat. Question number 22. Which of the following process is also called as mountain building process? Option A. Epirogenic. Option B. Castropism. Option C. Orogenic. Option D. Erosion. So the answer for this question is option C. Orogenic. The process of orogenic is responsible for the mountain building due to the compressional forces. Question number 23. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. Unlike erosion, Weathering involves the disintegration of rocks and their transformation from one place to another. Statement 2. Mechanical weathering involves disintegration of rocks due to the temperature changes, freeze the cycles, and wet dry cycles. Statement 3. Soil erosions due to the holes of the animals is a type of orogenic weathering. So, how many of the statements above are correct? So, the answer for this question is option B, 2 only. Statement 1 is incorrect because weathering involves the disintegration of rocks in situ, not the transformation. Statement 2 is correct. Mechanical weathering occurs due to the temperature changes, freeze through cycle, and wet dry cycles. Statement 3 is also the correct because the soil erosions caused by the animal hulls and the roots is the types of the organic weathering. Question number 24. Consider the following pairs. In this column, stages of the rivers, and the second column are the characteristics. Young stage, the river flows in the curved path. Mature stage, the river started meandering. Old stage, the river velocity is high. So, how many of the above pairs are correctly matched? So, the answer for this question is only one. Pair 1 is incorrect because in the young stage, rivers flow straight with a high velocity, not in a curved path. Pair 2 is correct. In the mature stage, rivers start meandering due to the reduced velocity. State pair 3 is incorrect because in the old stage, river velocity is low, not high. Question number 25. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. Planet Earth is involved, involved by a deep blanket of gases. Statement 2. The atmosphere developed gradually due to process such as volcanism. So, which of the above statements are correct? Answer for this question is both 1 and 2 statements are correct because in the statement 1, Earth is surrounded by the deep blanket of gases called as a atmosphere. Statement 2 is also correct. The atmosphere developed gradually due to the volcanic activities releasing gases. Question number 26. Which of the following is a correct sequence of gases in the atmosphere by the percentage volume? So we have to choose the correct sequence of gases on the basis of percentage of volume. So answer for this question is C. This sequence is a correct one. So the nitrogen is 78 percentage, which is the highest. Then second highest is oxygen, which is a 21 percentage. Then argon, then carbon dioxide. Question number 27. With reference to the troposphere, consider the following statement. Statement 1. It is the lowest layer of Earth atmosphere. It is not influenced by the seasons and jet streams. Which of the statements above are correct? So the answer is only one. Statement 1 is correct. The troposphere is a lowest layer of atmosphere. Statement 2 is incorrect because the troposphere is strongly influenced by the seasons, jet streams, and weather phenomena. Question number 28. This layer witnesses the burning of asteroids traveling from the space towards the Earth's surface. It's also the coldest layer of the atmosphere. So, which one of the layer is referring to in this passage above? So, the correct answer is mesosphere. The mesosphere is the coldest atmospheric layer, and this is where the meteorites burns off. Question number 29. With respect to the stratosphere, consider the following statements. Statement 1. The stratosphere is the second layer of the Earth atmosphere above the troposphere. Statement 2. The stratosphere consists the ozone layer which absorbs the ultraviolet radiations from the sun. So which of the statements above are correct? So the answer is both statement 1 and 2 are correct. In the statement 1, the atmosphere lies above the stratosphere, so which is correct. And the statement 2 also correct. The ozone layer is in the stratosphere and absorb the hormonal UL radiations. Question number 30. With reference to the international date line, consider the following statements. Statement 1. The international date line is not a straight line. Statement 2. The international date line is mostly based on the geographical features. Statement 3. Some islands and territories are split by the international date line. So, how many of the above statements are not correct? We have to choose the not correct option. So, the answer is D, none. Statement 1 is correct. The international date line is not a straight. Statement 2 is also correct. It is adjusted mainly for the political and administrative conventions. And the statement 3 is also the correct because this line avoid the splitting islands and nations. So in the first week we solved already the 100 questions. So go and watch. I will give the link in the description box. In that one we cover the all the topics, 15 questions, successfully completed 100 questions. And here in we are in the second week solving today's geography questions completed. And the tomorrow we complete the economics, which is aiming to tomorrow. So follow this series and solve the 100 questions every week. Stay tuned and thank you.